Oh, it's funny. You finna walk away. Oh, you finna walk away. You ain't got nothing to say now.
Like it's not.
You ain't got nothing to say? Stop doing this. Stop walking. Stop going. Stop trying me. Stop doing this goofy stuff. Crazy. I'm pregnant. I'm finna forget you.
All right, CO, start the show.
What up, what up? It's the CO Show Podcast. I am your host, CO, and today we're going to get right down to Gigi's business.
Yes, sir.
Hold on,
Let's go.
Julio. No, I'm just joking.
Wait a second here.
So we were talking about red flags, right?
Red flags.
We are starting the day off with red flags.
Red
I'm sorry, in the
flags.
table. Red flags
Yes.
amongst your significant other or possible significant other. And Gigi wants to know, Julio, as a man who's married,
Right.
is this a red flag?
If you don't hear from your mate for a day, y'all been talking consistently.
It could be. It could be a lot of variables in there.
What variables?
Could have
A
lost
bitch?
his phone bad because the person that you're speaking of could be have a job that travels. Now, if they have a job that travels, they can hit bad signal areas. Like I said, they could have lost their phone.
Mm-hmm.
They could have forgot to pay the phone bill.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Couldn't have because he was on Facebook. And see, Facebook Messenger, all my ladies.
hold
y'all know
on.
about.
He could
Let
connect
me
the
know when you
Wi-Fi.
logged
He
in.
can connect the Wi-Fi when he gets to wherever. There's Wi-Fi everywhere.
Now he was on Messenger 3 hours ago, 32
Hey,
minutes ago.
hey, buddy, I
Ain't no
tried to
way.
help.
Ain't no way.
I try to let Julio be the responsible one. Because I'm not.
Come on, brother, lay it on me.
Let me tell you. A nigga go missing for 24 hours. You need to ask him what his reason is. And before he even gets it out, I don't want to hear that shit. It's a red flag, and it's time for you to go.
Time to
it's
go?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
Like, what are you
gotcha.
saying? Your phone's off? My nigga, that's a red flag. Your phone is off, especially if it's off more than because my phone used to get cut off all the time, up until maybe a couple of months ago.
See,
I put
you
it on
tried to
automatic.
do that reverse psychology, like, well, why you ain't call me? No, nigga.
Because you said you was gonna
No, nigga.
call.
Well,
Thank
First.
you.
Well, maybe he was mad and he was blowing off. Now that could be it. He was blowing off steam. That
That's
really could
what
have been
he
it.
claims.
It's okay. You be blowing off steam with somebody else.
But here it goes. I ain't saying in the relationship. You shouldn't end the relationship.
Boom.
But here it goes. Set that as a boundary going forward. Because maybe
And I
he's never
did.
done that.
Mm.
If he's never done that before, he's just testing the limit of what he can do. Okay, don't do
Okay.
that shit no more.
And
You
probably
mad?
need-
Let me know.
You probably really need to have an expectations conversation.
Okay.
Because if he thought that was okay, then clearly he doesn't have a clear concept of what your expectations are in the relationship.
Go on, CO.
Look at CL knowing.
Well, that
Laying
counseling
this shit
coming
on
through
me.
like a motherfucker,
No,
boy.
nigga, I knew that.
You getting that copay worth right there, bro. Getting all that copay.
Thank you, brother.
Nigga, who got insurance? Go pay my ass.
Oh, excuse me, baller?
This is Full House. No, anyway, I'm just joking. No, it really
Slayed
is.
so much.
But yes, man, it's a
It's
red,
a red
flag.
flag.
It really
I
is.
thought so, y'all. So I don't know. I'm just treading lightly,
But
you know.
the hard part is you can't really quit the whole situation because of it because you have not had an expectations conversation. Now, once you've done that, like, because I used to get mad at people over something I was expecting, but I never said it. So it's like you really can't be mad until you lay it all out there. Like,
That's
look, this
real.
is my expectation, man. Like, you go missing for 24 hours or a whole weekend, you can stay gone.
I used to have that problem too. It'd be like, I didn't know I couldn't fuck her. Like, you didn't set that
What
expectation.
the
No,
hell?
I'm just playing.
Was this during the pandemic?
Right.
Fuck no. This ain't been
No, he's being shady. You ain't even catch it. You ain't catch
No,
it.
he
I
caught
got
it.
You know what I'm talking about. Dum dum.
Oh shit.
You know
Yeah.
what we talking about.
Oh.
Insider.
Damn. All right.
Woo! I thought I laid that boundary too. These niggas don't give a damn about boundaries. They doing what the hell
See,
they
mine
want.
wasn't shade. It was just a random.
I know, brother, but
Damn.
yeah,
Hey,
these niggas
man.
don't give a damn. 2021.
I mean, she didn't set the expectation. I couldn't fuck her friend and her cousin. She
I
didn't
said
lay that
that.
out.
I mean, what else do a bitch gotta do? Scooby Doo Doo. I don't know. I don't
Hey,
know what to do.
man. Enough about red flags. Let me talk to you about a redhead.
Ooh.
She's a 44-year-old woman, and she pays her man $15,000
Gigi, you got to step your game up.
Sugar mama.
$15,000 a month?
And he's still cheating. How much I want to bet? That nigga still
See,
cheating.
Gigi,
Shit
do
ain't-
not put that off on that white king like that, sister.
That white,
And I
that
don't
white-
usually call somebody a white king.
that white king.
But my G, if you getting $15,000 a month off the chick, you a king in my book, my
Hey,
brother.
first of all, I need
Shout
I
out
need
to
mine
you.
to step
I'm
up.
going white.
15 racks.
I'm going white.
15, and she's doing it for him to do whatever she wants him to do.
That's real. I heard that.
I ain't mad at that, man. That's a job. Check in. Hey, you need me to bring you breakfast? You need me to cook it?
I got you.
That's
I
15.
got you.
What's 15 grand a month? 150, 180 grand a year. Oh my God.
Nigga racked up, sacked
Hey,
up.
man,
he only
he
gotta be a
must-
sugar baby for like 2 years. If
He must be laying it
right.
down. That nigga laying it down.
Sugar baby,
That's like child
I'm
support.
I'm shooting that fucking club slap up, nigga. We getting child support payments out of there. I'm
Yeah.
pulling a Brittany Renner out this bitch.
Not a Brittany Renner. I'm done. Y'all better leave my girl alone.
Speaking
Leave
of Brittany
alone.
Renner, your girl, she did an interview recently with Academics. I did not listen to the whole interview. I did hear the clip. She basically said there are double standards out here that people are not, they're trying to hold her to the fire for dating a younger guy and not holding Jay-Z and Beyonce to the fire because I think there's a 12 or 13 year difference. Jay-Z's older. And
Okay.
Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey, there's a 10-year difference from when I looked up on Google.
Cool beans.
I think that her point was actually kind of valid. You'd be surprised how I think about it.
Wow, I'm surprised.
I do think that there's a double
We agree.
standard. There's a double standard both ways because there's the
Okay.
one we talked about last week where a woman can be the older woman and pursue a younger man and people won't hold her to the fire or like try to lock her up
They do.
just because she's older. But they will do it for a man. But on the other side of it, older men have been dating younger women since the beginning of time.
Years.
I don't know what the hell they looking for. That ain't my thing, but it is what it is, man. You
Oh,
like
I know
that?
what they looking for.
I know they
No,
looking
I mean I get that part. I understand. Like I've heard guys say, "Oh, well, they got young, tight bodies, and all that." But I'm like, nigga, have you spoke to them?
right.
That's the shit I can't get past, bro.
Have you spoke to them?
I got a partner
Ooh,
where
child.
he the same age bracket we are,
yeah.
but he deals with a lot of younger females. I'm talking about early 20s.
Ooh.
And I don't understand how the fuck he deals with the conversations because I've been around and just had regular conversations. Nigga, I'd be ready to beat my head against a fucking wall sometimes when certain subjects come up.
You
Like,
right.
if you're just
Right.
chilling, like you got her coming through, you knocking her down, and she's going on with her day. Maybe you throwing her a couple of dollars. I get that. You ain't really having no conversation. But if you're like actually taking them on dates, taking them on trips, and some
Seriously
men are doing
courting
that.
her. Seriously courting this
Oh, no,
woman.
he ain't. I don't think my partner
not
doing that.
not really courting her. I would think more like she's great arm candy, and you enjoy her company. Like I don't know
Okay.
who you have to be as a guy to enjoy the company of a 21, 22-year-old, and
Diddy.
you're in your 40s.
Oh, there you go. Hey, that's one.
Diddy.
Leonardo DiCaprio. I think he changes his out every couple years
He does.
Oh,
to
word?
keep him within a certain age range.
Hey man,
He swaps
can't
them
be over
out.
28.
Some
28 and up.
Some shit like that. Some weird shit like they can't be over 24 or something with
Yeah,
him.
some weird
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
But
Yeah, don't nobody fry him. They all right with that.
but
But it's all when people like you. So I do think she has a point. I've always
Okay.
said people make excuses for people that they like.
Okay.
I said it with Drake. When Drake tried to get at the young girl, people gloss over it because they love Drake. They do it with a lot of people. It's just when it comes to someone they don't like, or we ain't gonna get into R. Kelly, like he went too far. But when it comes to someone you actually really, really
She's
like,
God,
people
thank
make
you.
excuses for it.
That's real. I agree with
Yeah.
you, CO, for the first time.
Damn,
okay.
a year,
Ever.
a year. We're pushing a year. The
Pushing
first
a
time
year.
We got some more female energy coming in here next week. We're gonna balance Gigi's opinion out a little bit. We're gonna see what's up.
Somebody else for me to beat on over there.
Ah, here you go, crazy.
Nah, I welcome it.
Hey.
But nah, I think she can't compare to it what Queen B and Jay got or Michael B and not Laura London. What's the girl? Lori
Lori
Harvey.
Mhm.
It ain't the same, bro. Like how your shit turned out, because we can see how yours turned out and how
Yeah.
theirs appear to be turning out.
Right.
Like Jay and Beyonce, first of all, they got married, stayed married, and hit a rocky spot and still got through it.
Okay.
Beyonce didn't try to juice Jay. Jay didn't try to juice Beyonce. You
Right.
tried to get this man for a check.
Damn.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, that's what it
Because
looks
as soon
like on
as
the
you got
outside.
pregnant, he was gone. So
Yeah, but what I will say to you
She
is
said she really loved
Jay
him.
Z got with Beyonce. What was that? 02 or 03?
Oh, too.
after
Because the song was 03 Bunny and Clyde.
Yes. it was after
So
the
let's-
Remember
blueprint.
about probably a year or two
Let's
before.
say they got together in 02.
Mm-hmm.
No, let's say 02, 03. Fine.
Okay.
What was that, like 19 years ago?
Yeah.
That would have made Beyonce, what, 22?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have made Jay-Z
30.
35?
Yes.
So she does have a point. You can get with that. I just think when people like you, it's cool.
You get a pass.
Yeah, you get a pass when people
I also think like for older women, we got to deal with the moms too. Like it's more so like a mom thing too.
If
when I
he's
dated,
a mama's boy.
yes, if he's a mama's boy, because I did encounter that with my young. But yeah, so his mom really
What was y'all
she
age
liked
difference?
Me. Woo! Hold on, let me think how.
Motherfucker, you ain't that old.
7. It was a 7-year difference.
Oh, that's not.
That's not bad.
and
What
his
the fuck
mom
is
was
wrong
just
with her?
kind of like, I don't know. It was just, I don't
You're
know.
not even. That's not even enough to be a cougar.
That's what I was saying, but you know,
Unless
Mama
he's
wasn't
18
feeling
and
it.
you're 25,
Mama
then that's a
wasn't really
problem.
feeling it. Mama wasn't feeling it. So I can only imagine if it's older.
So his mom wasn't feeling it, but let me guess, was he an ain't shit person? Be honest.
No, that's
ain't
not
feeling-
fair.
And continue.
That's
I'm
not fair
saying
because
he
he's
ain't
not.
shit.
He's not here
He's
to
a good
defend
person.
himself.
He's a good person. I'm talking shit, but he was a
I
good
mean, I
guy.
don't know.
He's a good guy.
Mm,
Kind
yeah.
of.
So whose fault was it?
Speaking of good guys. Speaking of good
Boom,
guys,
boom.
Kobe Bryant, the late great Kobe Bryant. He died. What was it? 2 years ago now.
Yeah, right after the pandemic, he died on my birthday.
Okay.
Wow.
That's
2 years
fucked up.
ago. Him and his daughter died in the famous helicopter crash. It was sad day. He's one of those people that's really, really, really loved. Like, there's not
Yeah.
one type of person who loved Kobe.
Got
It's like
that right.
across the board.
Got
like
that
just
right.
a love person.
Mhm.
Good news came out about him and his estate. His wife, his kids, and whoever else are a part of his estate will receive $400 million from a body armor.
Oh, that's just him,
situation
his
they
wife,
had
and his
going on.
kids.
Okay.
He got his parents did some shit where they were selling stuff, so he kind of like cut them off.
I
and
know
shit.
that's right.
Well, Body
Cole.
Armor sold they sold their company to Coca-Cola for $5.6 billion, and whatever stake he had, it came out to $400 million. Salute to him.
Woo-wee!
Talk about
Power
taking care of your
move.
people even when you ain't around.
That's what
Hey,
I'm talking.
that's
That's boss
generational wealth.
move.
Shout out to that, man.
Hey, I'm all for it, bro. I seen that shit.
That's
I was like,
boss
that's
moves.
fucking dope.
Julio, how much you gonna leave us when you leave?
Uh,
Okay, on that note, he doesn't have an answer for it.
Oh, I got an
Yeah.
answer. You know,
$2.
nah.
He doesn't have an
Whoa.
answer.
Say we
for
running
it.
this shit 10 years deep, and
Uh-huh.
we thing. I got something in there for y'all.
All right,
But if we
thanks.
on the same fucking scale we on now, I leave you a seat at the funeral, and you're very welcome to the repast.
I just want to host the repast.
Oh fuck! Well, it's gonna be some partying. You best believe that.
Ladies out there, if you love Real Housewives of Atlanta and a couple of other cities that they have going on. Coming up in the next segment, Real Housewives is going global.
Yes, sir.
Coming up, we are back. As I stated, Real Housewives of Atlanta and all the other cities. I think they have. Did they have Dallas?
Yep.
They do.
Yeah, Dallas, L.A. They have one in
Michigan.
What's the one in
New
D.C.?
York.
Huh? Oh, Potomac.
Yep. Potomac.
All those
Salt
good
Lake
shows that
City.
women love and some men love.
I don't know
They're
why he
going
looked
to
over
Dubai
here.
now.
Woo!
He looked over here. Something.
Real
no?
Housewives of Dubai.
I'm ready, baby.
And
I'm
now,
ready.
Just tell me what you think that's going to be like.
Just some boss ass shit. Hopefully something I ain't never seen before. They do some exclusive exotic shit. I'm just ready for it. I want to see the restaurants. I'm
right.
going to be taking notes. So when I go to Dubai, I know how I'm going to move and what I'm going to do.
Well, Gigi, I'm going to be the first person to tell you. I don't know if you're going to be able to keep up.
Why?
Dubai has billionaires. So women, I heard that women in Dubai dress like they have to wear the, what do they call it, turban?
Oh, look, I can bring a lot of light into the
Well,
subject when y'all ready.
Oh, good. Nigga, you sitting right here. Like,
Come on.
light it
All right.
up.
Light
so
it up.
I used to contract in Kuwait, and I've been to Dubai
Uh-huh.
a couple times. I've actually been to Dubai. I took my wife and my oldest son during Ramadan.
Ooh.
Ramadan is the holiday, Islamic holiday, where you cannot eat from sunup to sundown. Okay, so we stayed at the Atlantis Resort in Dubai. And I've been outside of that too with the fellas we went on the weekend. So, but during Ramadan, they're very accommodating in Dubai. You can eat, you just can't eat outside. But as
Okay.
far as Dubai goes, shit ain't gonna be what you think.
Okay.
Those Muslim countries or Islamic countries,
Mhm.
they don't play embarrassing themselves.
Okay.
So the moment they start seeing shit come out, it won't be that throwing bottles at shit. You will not see that all over the place.
Okay.
There's only certain places you can drink. There's certain places you can do certain stuff. You're not finna
Okay.
see no PDA, none of this shit, because they don't.
What?
Fuck no, they don't play any of that shit. Like me and my wife, we not holding hands walking.
How do the
through that.
women dress?
Really?
They dress regular.
Okay.
They dress like not like you because you
Right.
can't have your breast out,
Okay.
So they
but
cover up.
they cover up this. But you can wear regular clothes.
Okay.
Now they would like for the women to wear pants if you're gonna wear like pants instead of dresses and stuff.
Okay.
But it has to be moderate.
Okay.
Like it's nothing over sexy.
Really?
Yeah, no. They while they do accommodate to tourists, they gonna cap some of that shit.
How about the nightlife?
Okay, so they do have clubs.
So are they fully covered in it?
That's what I'm saying. I ain't wearing no sweater dress.
Nah, it be club attire, but not to the extent of what you might see in Atlanta or any other city. Not
Okay.
really ratchet. It be club stuff, but it don't be
Julio.
like that.
Damn.
I think they must have found the ratchets of Dubai.
Yes.
Nah, I mean
Lord.
because you got Americans that think they run everything everywhere you go.
Okay.
Like the crazy part is you'll go and you'll see signs in Arabic and right under it be English. I'm sorry, my nigga, this ain't your language. But that's how big we have it on. But you're gonna see some dope shit that you wouldn't normally see.
Well, I don't think they're gonna shoot a whole show in Dubai and it's gonna be boring. I don't know what kind of clearance they got. I don't really see them going over there, shooting it, announcing it, and being ready to air it if it's just gonna be boring and
Right.
they can't really argue.
Right.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's the franchise.
Women argue everywhere. I don't give a fuck what country you in.
Uh-oh.
Like I don't care. They like it's just a part of what women do sometimes.
We had an argument about that.
It
I
is.
don't think it's true. I
I'm
think
serious.
it's person to person.
I don't give a damn what country you go to.
I don't think
You
that's
will
true.
find women arguing somewhere.
Y'all are more. I think people in general, but women, y'all are real catty. Y'all. Oh God.
Well, we're not gonna go there. We don't want to start a
Thank
fight.
you. Thank you. Because I was about to sound off in this mug. No, it's men that are very catty too, and the game
That's
has
true.
changed.
Oh,
that's
Best
true.
believe they act like beep beep.
Oh,
beep.
that's a fuck that. It's a male. It's a male bitches. Yeah.
But
Thank
by
you.
nature, that's y'all thing.
Yes,
man.
but men are competitive. You know, I've been in a male-dominated field in everything I do. When it comes to rap, when it comes to radio, when it comes whatever my aspirations is so far, I've been in a male-dominated thing. So I've never really had to work with women a whole lot. But when I do, we kind of stick together because it's only 5 female hosts anywhere or 10 female hosts. You get what I'm saying? It's already a small number of us. So we kind of like support each other and look out more than the men. The men give me a hard time, believe it or
I
not.
feel you. But back to the Real Housewives of Dubai. Y'all done went down the street, around the corner. We're
Uh-huh.
gonna curve that.
Women
that
can work
It's
together.
not gonna be what. It's not gonna be what the other brands are. I can tell you that.
Hey man, we're gonna watch it then.
I can't
We're gonna
wait.
find
Watch
out.
party.
No. Anyway,
So
no, we may
boring.
have a watch party. Anyway.
Yes.
But yes, Real Housewives of Dubai. I actually want to tune in because I know nothing about Dubai.
That's
I've never
what I'm
been there.
saying. See,
It's
I-
dope. You should go. It's
um,
an experience. You should go.
No, thank you.
I
I don't
wanna
want
see
to
that
go
shit.
where people are paying and shit on people. No, thank you. Anyway,
Where they doing what now?
so
Oh,
you're not.
Oh.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
They do that here.
Hold
They do that shit here.
So they're
Hold on.
paying women to do it here?
I'm pretty sure.
30,000?
I've heard women start. I've heard a mutual
Oh.
friend's podcast, Kiki, and I've heard them tell stories where dudes have asked
Yeah,
for shit like that.
yeah. To
So-
put on their chest, yeah, for
Yeah.
5 bands, 10 bands.
Now, I don't necessarily think in their stories they got paid, but I've heard of stories about shit like
Well,
that.
I got asked that, but it was through somebody overseas, yeah,
See?
a foreigner.
Thank you. But yes, girls worth going over there doing it. 20, 30,000. Future
That's
said it.
crazy.
If Future said it, it must be true because he know. That's one crazy motherfucker.
Oh my god!
Future's a wild guy, man.
Woo!
You think he paid for it?
Who, Future?
Yeah.
I don't think
not.
Future has to pay for a woman at any time whatsoever.
Got that right.
He's one of those people that people love to hate publicly, but he gets a lot of women and a lot of love from women, like privately. He just does. Like
He handsome. I can't
I
take that away
mean,
from the brother.
He just does. Like
He's
he's
toxic as shit.
like people will talk
But the
shit
nigga
about
fine.
him, but he's the kind of nigga that girls really still fuck with. at
He's
the
the,
end of
the
day.
prime example of
Bad
girl.
boy.
He ain't shit. Now you got to find out.
Yeah.
He's the
Yep.
prime example of
Yep.
that. Drake too.
Well,
I'm telling
Drake's
you,
an
bro.
emotional kind of guy.
Exactly. My type of
Now we
lover.
really know why G Baby left.
Oh, he ain't leave. Shut the hell up.
He gonna be sitting there drinking mad as a motherfucker this week.
It
Watching
was
this. I
Drake
told her
obsession.
ass.
So I want to get down to this story, man, about J
Okay.
Balvin.
Oh.
J Balvin is the guy. He's Dominican. He shot a video recently. The song is called Pera, I think it is. And he had the black young ladies basically on their knees
Knees with
as
leashes.
dogs with leashes on. And Instagram was in an uproar
Yeah.
about it. I want to know what you think because I've heard mixed reviews from women. I only wanted to hear from women on the situation.
I don't know if that's a
I've
cultural
heard
thing.
mixed reviews on it, so I want to know what you think.
Very demeaning.
Hmm?
Demeaning. I'm not for that. I just think it's certain levels to the shit. Like I said, boundaries. Y'all need to respect us. Like I'm tired of y'all demeaning the woman. Period. Especially
So,
the black woman.
Let me ask you this though.
Why are we on dogs? Like,
but what do
leashes
you
like
say
dogs?
about the ladies who got paid and chose to do it?
That was my fucking question.
They should have thought about it. And sometimes I hate it, but for that check, we don't always make the best decisions.
Well, then that's your fault.
Just like certain women choosing to do different things. I mean, we could say that all day, but certain women out here are choosing different career fields. I personally wouldn't do. But if times was hard and I was in a different mindset, I don't know. You get what I'm saying? But I just definitely think like the leash thing, that's just disrespectful as fuck.
Let me ask you a question.
That's
As
disrespectful.
you're an aspiring actress, correct?
Yes.
Okay, let's say Will Packer.
Okay.
Very well known, respected. No, we won't say Will Packer. He's black. We'll go to a white guy.
Steven
What's
Spielberg.
what's the guy's name who does Chicago PD, Chicago Fire, Chicago?
Bruckheimer, probably.
No. He also did Law and Order.
Jim. I don't know.
I can't remember his name.
Okay, just random white guy. Go.
Damn.
Well, Dick
Wolf.
my
Yes,
guy.
Dick
Okay.
Wolf, my
Wolf.
dog.
Dick
Because I'm
Wolf.
like,
Yeah,
I really
don't
do
I
know
can't
Law and
remember that
Order.
shit. Dick Wolf, cool ass nigga. Dick Wolf pulled off one of the most fire divorces of all time. He's worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and he divorced his wife, and he rushed the divorce in the process because he was about to close a deal, and he was going to make hundreds of millions more dollars.
He must be a Gemini.
But the crazy part was, you know how in a divorce they make the man pay for the
Yes,
woman's
they do.
attorney?
Yep.
So because he's such a powerful figure in Hollywood,
Lord have mercy. He gave her
he
hell.
basically made his attorney strong arm her attorney and say, hey,
Damn.
you ever want to work in Hollywood again with anybody, you need to get her to accept this deal. That's what
Wow.
Dick Wolf did. It is
Damn.
powerful
Gemini
nigga.
shit.
But yes, let's say Dick Wolf, as powerful as he is, he could literally push a button
Wow.
and your career could be
It's
out of
outta
here. Let's say he's doing Chicago, one of his Chicago is a Law and Order, and they ask you, Gigi, to do a demeaning role, but it will take your career to the next level. Your answer is yes or no.
It is no. You want to know why?
Yes, please.
Because can't nobody determine your success but you. You know how many people that heard no's and still became successful? You know how many people that got passed up in the industry and people like, no, you're too old. Hell, even Jay-Z, right?
No.
Yes, he did.
When
Even
did he
Jay-Z
get
got
passed
passed up.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
he was
When they were
he was
shopping
pushing-
around before
Thank
Rockefeller.
you.
That's why
they
they
were
started
saying he was
Rockefeller.
too old. Thank you.
I was just saying
so
they
at
didn't.
the end of the
they
day,
didn't believe
if
him.
it's for me, it's going to be for me no matter what. And I feel like those are those tough decisions that you have to make. Like, for instance, the dude that played Murder, right, in P-Valley, he had to play a gay man. Some men like, fuck no. As a man, I would never do that. I don't give a fuck how big the check is. So it's certain things you got to stand on. And
I
it's
think
based
that it's
person to
easier
person.
said than done.
I know
if
it's hard as fuck.
hypothetical
No, that's just
versus
hard as fuck. You
the
gonna
money
cry.
on the
You gonna
table.
feel like, damn, I fucked up. It's times now I even feel that way. I've been offered hella shit to get in the music industry and get in certain industries. At the end of the day, I had to stand firm for me, Janae Graham. Because guess who got to look in the mirror the next day and the day after that and the day after that? I do. You know what I'm saying? So I got to stand firm in certain shit where I can wake up the next day and I feel secure about me. You feel me?
But at the end of it, it's
Teach your
acting.
song.
It's acting, right?
It is, and art is imitation of life. But just because I won't do it, find somebody else that will. I'm just not doing that. And as a person, you have to stand firm on what you stand firm on. They'll find somebody else. They got somebody to play Murder, and shout out to him. No disrespect to him, because I know that actor. I'll find shout out to you, salute. But to each his
Yeah,
own.
he's married.
Yeah, so to each his own. You know what I'm saying? So I don't judge that. I mean, it's just, would I play that character? I probably wouldn't play that character. But to each his own.
Well, I wouldn't play that character, but money does not move me like that. I come from being
Talk about it,
poor,
brother.
and going back is not the end of the world. I'll
See?
figure it out.
I know that's right.
But I understand that there's tons of people out there who are in worse situations,
that part.
and they either need the money or they really, really, really want to get on. Atlanta's one of those cities where
Man.
people really want to get on really bad, and they're
What?
really to do
Y'all
things
making it hard.
that
Y'all
they're
making
not
it
proud
hard
of
for
to
us.
get on.
I remember Denzel talked about
Shit.
that. He said they offered him some role, and it was some crazy shit where they were gonna electrocute him, have him on the thing, and call him a nigger all on the cover of the fucking the movie poster. He was like, "There's no fucking way," and they offered him a good check for it.
See?
And this is when he was like first starting out, like
See?
blowing up. He's like, "Nah, I had to turn that shit down."
That's what I'm saying.
He was like,
Some
"That shit could have went
no's,
left
man.
and fucked my whole career
I'm
up."
telling you, some no's in the game, you know? So I don't know. You know Holly Berry with the monster ball scene.
I don't think that's as bad.
What Monster Ball scene? With the
You
one?
know, the one look
With
like she was
Billy Bob, where she has sex with him and she says, "Make me feel good" or some shit. I just think it was crazy
What's
how
wrong with
her,
that?
I think it was crazy
Well, I
how
feel
But
good.
what I'm saying as a woman, I'm just trying to flip the tables because I talked about a murder scene. But for me personally, teach his own. That
It's
might
a-
be too much for a woman that's married or whatever.
it's
got
just, well, then
morals
now
and
at
shit.
that point, that's a regular acting role. It's sex. You're acting.
Yes, but
If
it's
you
still
can't,
levels to the shit because you can still do tasteful sex scenes as well. We know that.
I don't know.
We
Now
know
they-
that.
They got shows like
It's
P
tasteful
Valley. I
sex
don't know if
scenes.
Tasteful exists anymore.
I mean, it does. It does.
P Valley. I will say, watching P Valley, like that joint is like super graphic. And
Hey, that
maybe-
shit
Power
is
for
dope.
me.
Maybe
Power
it's-
takes the cake for me.
Power.
Power was off the chain. Power sex scenes, goddamn. I'm
yeah,
like,
but they kind of got boring
hey baby,
after
where
a
you
while.
at?
bruh, P Valley was the truth.
P Valley is like it goes
That
places
show was
that
the
I've
truth, bro.
never seen
Yeah.
television go as far as those types of scenes. Like it looks so real. It's just like it's super next level, man. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Anytime. I mean, my bad. That's our time for the day. Y'all gonna say anytime. That's our time for the day, y'all. We gotta wrap this up. Gigi, let them know where to find you at.
Make sure y'all follow me at JIGI_DNIRO, baby. I won't buy it.
Julio, what's yours?
You can find me at JULIOATL_. And you can find us all together at the CO Show Podcast, all together on Instagram right here at the bottom of the screen.
And I'm at the.co.show. Again, that's at the.co.show. We'll see y'all next week. We out.
Peace.
Dang.